The history of Marquette High is remarkable. I mean, Marquette University High School has almost been around as long as Wisconsin has been a state. That's a remarkable thing to say about any institution. It's a tribute to the courage of the Jesuits.
Every time I come into the school, I'm humbled. Humbled by all the Jesuits and the lay colleagues who came before me, and that I'm just one part of that ongoing tradition since 1857.
Walk in the door every day and you see, all for the greater glory of God. That still gets to me.
There are enormous challenges that come with an institution surviving for 158 years. You don't do that unless you're committed. You don't do that unless you're passionate, and you certainly don't do it unless you're very courageous. We want to aspire to excellence in everything we do, whether it's the academic experience or making sure that we provide accessibility to every young man who belongs at Marquette University High School.
We're thinking big, we have big goals, and that's what Marquette High is all about.
And what we're asking our companions to think about is the next generation to come.
I really believe that what we're doing here at Marquette University High School is God's work. This is really a sacred mission, and what gets me out of bed every morning is that just the great things we're doing, forming faith-based, values-based leaders for the community.
Marquette High is a premier Catholic Jesuit high school for boys in the state. And we need to continue to improve. We need to continue to grow. That's what our Ignatian mission calls us to.
So Marquette High is in a very strong place, but we don't want to be complacent. How can we build on our strength?
The Board of Directors of Marquette University High School reaffirmed 3 strategic initiatives.
The first is to develop an optimal college prep curriculum for the 21st century. The second is to help every student succeed and flourish here at Marquette University High School. And the third goal is to keep a Marquette High education financially accessible to students from all backgrounds.
I think that's part of this campaign, just to take it to the next level. We want to be cutting edge, we want to be #1, and we just don't want to settle for what's been successful in the past.
This project is going to beautify the campus. It's going to extend out the Henke entrance to expand our entryway into the school. As students walk into the building, they'll immediately see the Campus Ministry Center.
Part of helping every student succeed and flourish here is to have a place where kids can gather and meet with campus ministers and plan retreats and plan school masses and things of that nature. That's going to be a really important place that we don't really have right now.
The Ministry Center truly is at the heart of what Marquette High is about. Marquette High is about being men for others, about being committed to social justice, about being there and being leaders for their communities.
And lead through word and action in a way that really transforms not only their lives, but the lives of others.
I know I'm a man for others. I know for a fact that I can make an impact on the world.
We need to continue to respond to the demands of the 21st century. Through a 2-story renovation, we'll be able to provide expanded classrooms for advanced placement course offerings and STEM course offerings.
You look at any of the other countries which historically have struggled, and you look at the United States, you say, we're a little behind. The world is changing, and I think Marquette really pushes our boys to the forefront. You have to be on top of your game if you want to go out into the global market, the domestic market.
We need to provide classrooms that not only have the technologies, but have the flexibility to allow students to work together and to allow teachers to work with those students alongside of those new technologies.
We're moving from a lecture-style classroom solely to a classroom that's adaptable to have project-based learning.
And in our current configuration, that is difficult, if not impossible, to do.
Learning is increasingly becoming collaborative. All the research is showing that. Kids today have to know not just how to recite information on a test or how to complete a paper, they have to know how to work together.
To engage themselves in the world.
So we need to see that students are continuing to advance their critical thinking skills, that they're able to have access to the technology that will enable them to be well prepared for college and then the workforce beyond college.
Marquette High is committing themselves to providing the space to encourage academic excellence.
We're investing in our future when we invest in Marquette University High School.
I hope my sons can someday go here. I want them to have the best facilities, the best academic support. I want them to have everything so they can have that same experience that I had.
What we're finding is more and more students need academic support. They need to have their skill level brought up to speed. They need help in skills development. And so part of the program is going to be an academic success center.
Spaces where students can come to teachers and teachers can work with students and helping students thrive and flourish.
The fact that Marquette High, the school that is labeled as the best school in the state, is showing by its commitment that its commitment is to students. It's not just to buildings, it's to kids. It's to kids in the way they learn and the needs that they have right now.
St. Ignatius, when he was building his schools, never stated that these are our schools to advance the faith if you can afford it. We must provide the accessibility to all students.
It's part of the culture of Marquette High that we make this experience accessible to all of the young men in Milwaukee who want to be here.
All businesses are talking about wanting to diversify their workforce. Well, where are those people going to come from? They're going to come from Marquette High. Our students succeed.
I feel that it's my duty to give back to the city since I was afforded such a wonderful education here.
This is the type of place that forms good men in our society, and that's what we need today.
I think it was Archimedes who said, "Give me a place to stand and a lever long enough and I can move the world." Marquette High is our place to stand. We just need a lever long enough so that we can make an impact and really move and transform the world.
So we're walking hand in hand together as companions as we move into the 21st century.
I feel like that's what this campaign is about. It's about everybody working together to make this an even better place than it already is.
And it's extremely important that we all get into the boat and we all row. It's for the future.
We need your support. We are asking you to become companions on the journey to support the next step in the continued growth of Marquette University High School.
Thank you for being a companion on my journey.
And I can only hope that you will be companions on the journey for many students to come.